quit my corporate job about 2 years ago to build a marketing agency from scratch. In those 2 years, I've grown my business alongside many side hustles, such as a barista, as well as stepping stone positions at other companies. 22 months in, I'm happy to say I've let go of these roles to go all in on my business. I'm happy to have you here. Welcome to the vlog. Happy Monday. If you're new, my name is Kiana. I run a marketing agency called Kurate Media. I work with founders to build their personal brands, and I also work with service providers, coaches, experts to grow their businesses using social content. There. It was a treat to myself for just kind of grinding so hard for the past 2 years. As you would have seen by the title, I've now left all my little side hustles to go all in on my business. Long story short, I used to work in corporate, left that to grow my business, started working part-time as a barista. I've now left that and I'm just full-time in my business. It feels so surreal. Like, I feel like I should have done this so long ago. Obviously, I wasn't in the position to do it because I wasn't being as strategic as I could be. And I'll own up to that. I feel like I just was moving very much like a freelancer and I wasn't as organized about my business. And now I've just been very particular about what everything needs to look like in order for it to be the successful thing that doesn't drain all my energy. So on that point of not draining my energy, me doing my hair this morning, kind of like a gift to myself for, all the work I've done to grow my business, to pour into this side of my life. And now I want to pour back into the personal care, the wellness, like things that have to do with me and not necessarily or directly my business, because I think I've just placed myself on the back burner for so long. My days for the past 2 years have literally been wake up, work, sleep, sleep, work. And there has just been no time for myself. Even when I have free time, I would probably have like a social commitment or, I'm in a relationship or I'm with my family, and barely, there hasn't been that much time to give to anything besides work. And with getting all this time back now that I've quit my jobs, I needed to make sure I don't just pour all of it back into working more, which is an easy thing to do when you're like me and you're kind of like a workaholic and you have to control yourself, So yeah, I did my hair to help with confidence as I ease back into pouring into myself and just taking care of myself. So welcome to the vlogs. I share the behind the scenes of what it's like to run my business, just that lifestyle aspect of everything. It is 11:19 a.m. on a Monday morning. I'm about to hop into work for the day. I did have a meeting this morning and I did a bit of work, but I haven't really started any work. And that's okay because I have the whole week ahead of me and I don't have to be cramming all the work within just 3 days. I feel like that was my schedule before. I used to basically work part-time on Thursdays and Fridays. So Monday to Wednesday, I would literally work really long days, like maybe 10-12-hour days, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, you could feel the burnout. So I don't really think I ever worked a full 12 hours on a Wednesday because my body always just needed rest by then. And then Thursday, I would work for 8 hours part-time. Then I would come home and work for another 5-6 hours, do the same thing again on Friday. Let's not even talk about weekends, but it was just too much, So I'm excited, yo. I came out here because I thought the lighting would be cute and this clip would be very aesthetic and nice, but it's just hot and the sun is just touching on my forehead. So I'm gonna go back inside and do some work before my afternoon of meetings. I don't know how this happened. I tried to clear Mondays from being meeting days, but it has now become a thing where I have calls from 1:30 straight to 4 and then again from 6 to 7. Like what?
I'm gonna go get some more food because that food over there has my name on it. All right, let's see here. Good. I was like, come on, Hannah. Come on, Scout.
Yeah, How's your weekend?
It was good. It was good. I just feel it's not enough hours in the day, but
I feel that.
So many little details. Anyway.
Oh, wow. You're really touching every part of the business, huh? It's giving well-rounded.
It's getting very much multi-hyphenate. Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern.
So, two weeks from today.
I'm actually fine, actually.
Hi.
Hey, Soul Press.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's jump into it. What's new and what are you hoping to shoot and when are you hoping to get it done?
Okay, so I'm more so working with people that are like service providers, experts, or like founders building their personal brands. And so I want to focus on those people because my whole thing now is I want to do a lot of promotion for an offer. So it's like we're editing service offer, and it's usually to support people that maybe they already know like their strategy and what they want to post. They just don't want to touch the editing at all. A lot of the content that I'm thinking to post is gonna look very lifestyle. I'm gonna share my screen so you can see. This is a mood board I made, but I still need to make it more. I want to see if it's possible to get a couple shots outside, and I hope it's not freezing cold by then. I also don't know how much that complicates things if we're trying to shoot all of this in 2 hours and there are bits outside. The outside stuff I'll leave you to let me know on the day of what makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just to make it seem like someone's busy and in the move. So yeah. It's midday and I'm only now making my coffee, getting dressed, coming downstairs, so it feels like I'm just starting my day. But really, I've been stuck in an editing hole all morning in the dark in my bedroom, just editing away. But it's fine. It's for one of my retainer clients. My newest client, actually. The day I gave in my notice, my 1 month notice at the cafe, I got 3 new projects. I got 2 one-off projects and then a retainer client. And I was really excited about the retainer project because I knew going into this whole thing of being full-time, I really needed to get my monthly recurring revenue in check. Most of my client base is already a retainer, but this year I kind of just had a lot of one-off projects all over the place. And I wanted to maintain that same level of revenue, but retainer clients, and then have projects be an add-on. So it really worked out that way. Coming up to this, I was just, I guess, obviously intentionally, all the marketing I was doing was to help me land more retainer clients instead of like throwing out these, we can help you do this one-time thing or this one-time thing. So yeah, I am gonna start my work for the day now. Like, so I spent the morning doing client stuff. Now I'm gonna do work for Curate the Business or my own personal content, which is gonna still be editing, but also just some content planning. I outlined my content calendar for the month of November, which starts next week. So now I just need to script everything. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get into it. I've been editing all morning, which is why I haven't really interacted much. On days where I need to edit content, I try not to do other things. I literally put my phone on do not disturb and I don't talk to anyone. I don't do anything. I just edit from the minute I wake up straight to the end. Just because editing can take long and all the distractions just make it take even longer. So that has been my day so far. I just came back from a quick walk. I got myself a little coffee and oh my god. They made the coffee with cream instead of milk, even though I specifically, like, he had it listed as cream and I said, hey, no, not cream. Milk. He said, got you. And then he gave it back to me with cream. Oh, so it's like undrinkable and the ice already melted and it was like, why did I go for this coffee walk? But it's okay. It's fine. For the rest of the afternoon, I'm actually gonna go on the porch and work on tomorrow's newsletter. And then I wanna get ahead of prep for tomorrow's admin day / operations day. Just so that when I start that day, I can jump into it. Cause whenever I have those days where I need to do a lot of admin work or like just back end work, I dread those days. I just don't like them. Not gonna lie, I don't really love doing the admin stuff. So I always procrastinate. And that's why Wednesdays are often my most unproductive day, but it's okay. It is what it is. Whenever you know you have like a flaw, you need to have systems in place so it's easy for you to do it. Remove the friction, if you will. Every job I've ever had has come through content, referrals, or a networking event, but mostly through content. So I want to talk about how I've leveraged content. So I want to talk about how I've strategically used content. So I want to talk about how I've strategically used my content to act as a digital portfolio. Hey guys, it's Thursday, still at the dining table. Still trying to get some work done. I've been a bit disconnected because I've just been trying to stay focused while also managing my own emotions. For those of you that don't know, I'm Jamaican and Jamaica got hit with like a crazy hurricane earlier this week. And so I feel like I'm just really feeling the impact of that because it's by sheer luck if you will, that where I grew up in the island and where all my friends and family live is just on the opposite end of where the hurricane went through. And even the people that I know on the west side of the island where the hurricane passed through, their homes, their cars just destroyed, you know? So it's just so sad. It's really sad. It's just a reminder that you can pour so much energy into building something or working towards something, and it can be taken away from you. But thank God for the fact that my country, my people, my family, we're all just very resilient people by nature. So trust we're gonna be okay. But if you do want to donate, I'm gonna put some links in the description. But yeah, it's just really crazy. And yeah, I'm just feeling the weight of that. So I've just been a bit disconnected as a result. But